So today I'm going to talk a little bit about unit formations, how to go about saving them, and how one might deploy them in the game. Unit formations in Stronghold Kingdoms allow players to set up a configured attack and then save it to use later or to use another time. This can greatly reduce the time needed to set up an attack and also helps relieve the burden of needing to set up every attack by hand once you have the desired formation you found most successful in previous attacks. Well, so the best way to demonstrate this is to jump right into it. So I am going to use this village to attack the wolf lair. Yeah, this is the bandit camp. Now, there are no bandits here because I haven't scouted it. But basically how you set up a formation is as you would any other attack. You merely set up the troops that you plan on using and then save it. I'm not really going to send this attack, so it really doesn't matter how it looks. But so now you would click Manage Formations, and they have a list of all of the different formations you've stored already. If you have no formations, this list would be empty. And now to create a new formation, you need to enter a title. I'll enter 01 BA Bandit Camp, and I can save that formation. You can see right there it is. It shows you how many troops are in it, and yeah, the total number of troops, and then you also have the name describing it. This interface I wouldn't consider the best. As you can see, if your name for your formation gets a little bit long, it'll be cut off. I generally, when I create a formation, I describe in the name of it what units I have in there in the composition. So in other words, I would have for the bandit camp, I'd have bandit camp, then I would list 200 AR for archers, 131 PK for pikemen, and 15 CAT or just CT for catapults. But since this is just basically a little demonstration of how formations work, I'm not going to do that. Now, the interesting thing is, say, okay, for whatever reason you decide to cancel the attack. Now, with the advanced formations, you can easily set that attack back up. Now, I understand the attack I used was not the best, but I will demonstrate a little bit later a good attack that I have saved and used successfully time after time. So what you do is you click attack again sometime later. Go into your manage formations. Now, our file was called 01 Bandit Camp. Now, you have to make sure that you have the troops needed. In other words, compare the troops you had, the formation screen lists, in this case 200 archers, 131 pikes, and 16 catapults, to the number of troops that are available currently in your city's barracks or your village's barracks. Make sure you have the same number or more troops in your barracks than you do or than you need in the formation. Then click load formation. Now, or you can also double click the file name, I believe, and it will do the same thing. Let's try it once. Yep, see. Okay, it didn't load the catapult, strangely enough. Okay, let's try it again. Load for, okay. I would stick with load formation button. Apparently double clicking it can sometimes leave, yeah, it left the catapults out. That's a strange bug. Okay. Load formation. Now, as you can see, I was clearing the deployment a couple times there. If you need to clear the troops for any reason, you can easily do it by just clicking the clear deployment button. That way you don't have to select the troops and clear them normally. You can also rename your formations. So I'm canceling that attack. Now we're going to do a real attack. I have my current army composition in that village is set up to attack a pig castle, so I'm going to attack one I scouted earlier, and I'm going to use a saved formation I created many moons ago. Pig castle 4 hard. You click load formation. As you can see, it loaded all my troops as I'd set them up months and months and months ago. I don't have to bother aiming these catapults again, which can take a lot of time. So this, using formations, can save you a considerable amount of time and also allow you to launch attacks much quicker if you're playing against other players, fighting against other players. You'll be able to really rip off some quick attacks. So I'm going to click launch attack, and even though the castle is out of my honor range, we're going to destroy it anyway. So I hope you found this informative. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the video comments below. So thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.